It feels so good to be back here today, and thank you for the balmy hot weather. But it is wonderful to be here, and we've been here so many times, Iowa. We love it. It's a place that's very important to us and the family, and it's a place that the president took very good care of. You remember? Do you miss Trump yet or not? He knew what to do. He looked out for the farmers in Iowa. He made ethanol affordable. There were a record number of jobs in the first quarter, 22,000, that President Trump was able to get in the first part of his administration. Real results, and that's because we have a president that knows what it means to put America first, not foreign interests at the expense of the United States. Energy independence, manufacturing, infrastructure, everything proved to be the right formula for a robust and vibrant and thriving economy enjoyed by all Americans. And one of the best things about President Trump is he doesn't leave you behind. He comes to Iowa and he comes again and he remembers and he never forgets. And Iowa is a place that's been very good to us, to the family, and to the president. And let's be honest, you guys are the most important place in the country right now, right? You're going to set the message and the tone for the rest of the country about who is going to be the nominee for President of the United States for the Republican America First MAGA party, right? It's each and every one of you that are going to deliver this tremendous victory by getting your friends, your family members, everybody out there. If you got to carry somebody on piggyback on your back, you got to do it. We've got to get all the people out there to support President Trump. He is the one and only true choice that can get this country back on track. God knows it's not Joe Biden. God knows it's not Biden and Harris. We need to give them a pink slip, okay? It's over, and tonight is going to be the first step for a decisive victory for Trump to be the nominee so he can go head-to-head in the general election and 100% officially, permanently retire Biden and Harris. Doesn't that sound good? Kind of like when we gave Nancy Pelosi a pink slip too, right? Bye, Felicia. We don't need any more of that. We need a true, strong commander-in-chief in the Oval Office, someone who respects the hardworking men and women of this country, someone who respects law enforcement, the military, the veterans, someone who is going to be a leader and stop the nonsense at the border. What is happening in this country right now is almost unfathomable. And this is exactly who did it. It's Biden and Harris and their failed policies and Mayorkas. And it is an absolute shame because they have threatened the national security and the sovereignty of this country with their reckless policies that do not put America first. We need to have that strong national security. We need to secure the border. We need to get jobs going and get this country back on track. The good news is, in less than a year, we will be able to do it. And the more important news is, it starts right here tonight in Iowa. How about that? That's right. And a president that loves the flag, right? We stand for the flag. We kneel in church. This president knows what it means to make sure that families are able to decide for themselves how to educate their children. He is against the indoctrination that we see from the poisonous left. This is someone who will stand up for our children, will do the right thing and make sure that they are protected and make sure that it's their parents, not educators or teachers trying to tell them they have to change their gender or what they need to do or whether or not they need to wear certain clothes or identify as a cat in the litter box. That's what's happening from the left. You're absolutely right. And this president was the absolute best, as you know, in terms of being so strong and a supporter and really valuing and appreciating the sanctity of life, giving us great Supreme Court justices, and he cannot wait to get back in and get to work for you. So we have to make sure that we get out there because we won't recognize this country if we don't win this election, and that's why it starts right here in Iowa tonight. And we need a commanding victory, a decisive victory, because the rest of these people need to go back to whatever their day jobs were and get out of Trump's way because he's ready to win and crush it, right? You know how he is. You know how he is. So it's fantastic, and I got a little special guest here. I don't know if you recognize this guy, but yeah, he's kind of shy, but nobody works harder for his father than he does. He's absolutely the MAGA tip of the spear and fearless out there. He makes all the liberal heads explode, okay? And it's very fun to watch, and he couldn't wait to come here. And we had a little layover, about 3 hours in North Carolina, but we were determined to get here so that we could talk to you guys and to say thank you, and God bless your families, and we appreciate your support for the president. Let's give Donald Trump Jr. a nice round of applause.
Thank you, Kim.